Good morning. Welcome to Randy's Corner, and I'm your host, Randy Clark. And I got a real special guest here with me this morning. This is Mr. Samuel Childs. He is the band director for Sylacauga High School. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I don't think this is too early for you. Not like the last guest, right?
That's right.
He's in a band, so he stays up most every night. So he was really coming in early. Before we get started talking about the upcoming events, I personally want to thank you and Dr. Seaborn for combining the bands together. You know, not only is that really neat for the Veterans Day Parade, but it also shows the community what can happen when you come together. So thanks from me and all the other veterans and the citizens for y'all doing that.
Yeah.
So, Christmas time.
It's here.
Super busy season for you.
Yes, sir.
All right, so matter of fact, it starts tonight, right?
That's right. We have a concert at Sylacauga High School at 7 o'clock tonight. It's our winter concert. It'll feature our 6th grade beginning band, our 7th and 8th grade band from Nichols Lawson, and then it'll feature our Sylacauga High School Marble Blues Jazz Band, and then our Sylacauga High School Percussion Ensemble and Sylacauga High School concert band. So we've got an action-packed night, and we even have a special guest vocalist, does a lot of local events, musical theater in Red Mountain and Birmingham and all over the state in Colorado. She's done the Stampede at Dollywood, and Kelly Dodd is going to be with us tonight doing 3 songs. So it's going to be a really, really special occasion tonight.
Could you say that name one more time?
Yeah, her name is Kelly Dodd.
Okay.
And she does a great job. She's going to be doing a Trisha Yearwood classic from her '94 album, Christmas album called Take a Walk Through Bethlehem. We got it special arranged for the Sylacauga High School band, and she's going to come in and she's going to be a guest vocalist for that tonight.
That'd be great. That'd
Yeah.
be great. Can we talk just a minute about the jazz band?
Sure.
Okay. They're the ones that performed at our Veterans Day assembly that y'all had at the high school.
Yeah.
Could you brag on those a little bit? Maybe your seniors?
Yeah, that group's a really talented group. It's an audition group, so we push them to sort of practice a little more, do a little bit more, because we have more events, outside of everything else, because they have to be in marching band, concert band, and this is another thing they're doing. So they have to make some sacrifices class-wise as well to get in there. So they do a great job. They work really hard. That was our first performance of the year.
Right.
With the Veterans Day, and you heard they did an awesome job.
You did an awesome job. Yeah.
We have another one tonight. They'll perform, and then we're performing Saturday with the Sylacauga School Foundation's Breakfast with Santa. We perform as the students come in and meet Santa and everything.
Right.
So that group does well, and then we have 3 performances in the spring. So we really get out and perform and reach out. A lot of it's community stuff. So.
Okay. So we got the concert tonight. And then tell us about Thursday.
Thursday night,
Yeah.
Sylacauga Christmas Parade doesn't stop. So we'll be in that with all the bands in the county. And we're excited about that. It's always one of our favorite things to do every year. I will say, you notice it's like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Not all of our weeks are this jam-packed, but...
But it's Christmas time.
Yeah, and it is. It's sort of like this all year. We have
Right.
some times that are down a little bit, but I don't think a lot of people understand how much these students sacrifice and give for their community and their school, starting from July. And it's getting kids every day, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday practice, and then Friday got a game, and then turn around, got some competitions on Saturday, and then all right, let's do it again next week. And
Right.
It can wear on anybody going from July, but these kids don't give up, and I don't think they get the appreciation of how much work they put in every
That's
day.
right.
I mean, we're still going all the way till Christmas here. So
One of your band members, he lives across the street from me over in Mary Meadows. His name is Max. I think he plays the trombone.
yes,
And I can tell he works a lot because I can tell when his car's gone, and 99% of the time he's at school practicing.
yes. Max has been our drum major this year. He's a senior, and he's done an outstanding job. So I think he's going to Auburn next year.
Right.
I've got 24 seniors this year.
You got a lot of seniors.
Handful, so we're going to definitely have some shoes to fill next year.
Right.
But we're excited what's coming up from the middle school program. Might take us a year or two to get those numbers back up, but we are to refill those 24. We feel pretty good about the ones that are coming up and the quality that's coming up. So we're excited.
Well, y'all do a fantastic job. Who's your band director over at Nicholas Lawson?
Nicholas Lawson is it's her third year at Nicholas Lawson. Her name's Emily Peterson. She just got married. So
Okay.
Emily Peterson, and she does an awesome job. She plays trombone. She graduated from Jacksonville State, and I said she's doing an awesome job over there. It's just really, we work really well together, and I said anything usually if I need something or I'm thinking, hey, we need to do this, she's already done it. And so
Right.
that's how good she is. She's really, really good. So.
Well, I know you appreciate that.
Oh, yes.
And we appreciate the Nicholas Lawson band. You know, you're just talking about having to rebuild your band. Every program goes through a rebuilding stage, so it's just something that you have to go through, right?
Oh, yes, yes. And we have like in COVID really hit us, and we're sort of like everybody's trying to recoup from.
Oh, sure.
From that, but the quality is something that we don't ever think needs to lack. You might get creative sometimes of how you get the most quality, but I feel like that's something we've done. I've been here for 9 years,
Right.
and so that's like every year it's something we've done really well. We've gotten superior ratings at competitions we go to in the fall for marching band and in concert band. Every year we do our assessment, and gotten straight ones, and so it's been. Got to get creative sometimes, but it's been really rewarding to see the students really work hard and achieve the goals that they set for themselves at the beginning of each semester.
Right. So after the Christmas parade, what we got coming up next?
Yeah, so Breakfast Santa Saturday, and then we got to start getting ready for MPA, which is Music Performance Assessment.
Right.
And we go to the end of February, so sort of like state testing and all, this is sort of our assessment. It's a big deal. Bands all throughout the state go. So we work 3 songs up. We got about 6 weeks to do it. You go on stage and you perform. You get judged by 3 judges. Then you go into a room called a sight reading room. Never seen the music. They give it to you, and you get about 7 minutes to look at it. You can't play it. You just got to talk through it, and then you play it, and you get scored on that to see how you're actually teaching and doing in class. Gets evaluated into February.
Okay.
And we've been really excited about this upcoming year. Got some challenging music that we've got picked out. We're going to start looking at next week, so it already starts. But that'll be end of February, and then we have a spring concert coming up. Well, I guess coming up way in May. I guess end of April, around there. Don't have the date off the top of my head, but we have a percussion concert and jazz concert that's sort of separate. And that's a good little thing that features the percussion and jazz, so they have time show off what they've done. And then we have a separate concert for the spring concert.
Right.
And that'll be in the spring. And then finally, May 1st through 4th, we got accepted to be performing in the San Antonio Fiesta Parade.
Really?
Yes. And so,
That'll be exciting.
yeah, really exciting. It's a flambeau light parade. Everyone's lit up, have lights on uniforms, flags, drums. It's the largest illuminated light parade in the country.
Right.
So we're really excited about that. That'll be May 4th, but we're heading out May 1st to go explore San Antonio and all. And,
Well, I hope
excited.
we're as a community is able to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all the events you got coming up. Let's back up just a little bit before we go and talk about the Sylacauga Marching Band during football season. I know y'all do a fantastic halftime show.
Thank you. It's been it's always fun to come up with the shows, but it's always a lot of work to put the ideas together, and things are changing. You can't just do. When I started 2010-11, it was starting to switch and change gears, the whole marching band side, where you can't just do 3 songs. You got to do some type of theatrical. You got to really connect it all. Show doesn't start. It doesn't stop, it just keeps flowing. And it's called Bands of America. We don't go that route, but that's sort of what they want us to go towards in drum corps. And so it gets a little more challenging every year to sort of meet what the judges want to see and everything. But we've been able to, I feel like, do a good job adapting that, but also keeping it something the community can get involved with and relate to. And so like this past year, we did a weather show. We called it The Tempest, which is, we did that for the piece, The Tempest by Robert W. Smith, who Troy in Alabama, from Alabama. He was a University of Troy professor, and he unfortunately passed away last year. And so we sort of did that as a tribute to him. And
Right.
in the second song, we mixed in The Tempest. It's a beginner band piece, so most of the students have played it. When we went to competitions, majority of the audience, because they're band members and directors, heard us mix in that, sort of give him a tribute
Right.
to it. But we also had James Spann introduce our show, which was really
Right.
cool this year.
That's pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really cool. So we asked him in April. We're like, he's going to say no, but let's ask. And he said, yeah. And so he's actually a former band member when in
Okay.
high school. So, but that was awesome for him to reach out and help us. But we went to 2 competitions this year, Albertville, Alabama, and then we also went to Piedmont, Alabama. And in both competitions, we got superior ratings for everyone: drum major, color guard, majorettes, percussion, band, and then we got best majorettes at Albertville, and then at Piedmont we got best majorettes and color guard.
Great. Well, Samuel, we're out of time. Thank you so much for coming in, and tell us one more time right quick what's going on tonight.
At the Sylacauga High School auditorium at 7 o'clock, doors open at 6:40.
Okay.
Will be the winter band concert featuring 6th grade through 12th grade, all the way through the program.
Okay. Thank you so much, Samuel Charles, band director, Sylacauga High School. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.